Welcome to the 15th episode of the Crumbl Cookie Weekly Review. Happy Crumbl Monday to everybody out there. Man, I just love Mondays. I don't know, something about a bunch of new cookies to try every single week just makes it such a fabulous day. Check this out. Crumbl sent me some shirts, a hat, so I gotta don the new apparel. Think it looks good. Thank you, Crumbl, for that. And this week also is a even better Monday because we have 5 cookies this week instead of 4, which works great because I'm super hungry. I'm sure you could have never guessed that. And we have Mother's Day. Mom, if you're watching, happy Mother's Day. And we also got, what do we have going on here? I was trying to hook up with Michael Suarez, another Crumbl Cookie reviewer. Let me throw his channel info up right here. He does some great reviews for Crumbl Cookie. He's very consistent. Love his channel. He's got a dry sense of humor, which I love. We tried to hook up when he was down here for his graduation. Our schedules didn't quite work, so we weren't able to work it out. But he is going to be coming sometime later in May, and we're going to do a little collaboration together. I'm also going out to San Diego in later June, so we're going to try to hook up there as well. But he told me that for the Crumbl review that we're going to do together, that he is going to eat the entire cookie like I do. So, you are a brave soul, Michael. I really would like to see that. So, he's going to save it for the first time to get it on camera to make it even more entertaining. So, don't forget to check that out when that comes out. It's going to be a blast. So, let us get into this week's cookies. And as I mentioned, oh yeah, you see the bigger box. Let's take a look at what we got here. We have Hazelnut Mudslide, Raspberry Butter Cake, Mom's Recipe, Lemon Cheesecake, and Pink Velvet Cake. So, all right. I think we'll just go in the order we have it here. Oh boy. We will start the Hazelnut Mudslide. Don't want to spill these precious hazelnuts here. Nice cookie. And oh boy, you gotta see the back too. I don't normally show that, but there's a whole bunch of hazelnuts there. And all right, chocolate cookie. I'm assuming that's a Nutella spread, so here we go. So this is going to be their standard chocolate brownie-ish type cookie. Kind of what I expected. The chocolate brownie type cookie is overpowering, and it tends to just dominate anything else that goes with it, which it still does, but I definitely can taste the hazelnuts in the spread and the nuts individually, so it does, it definitely adds something different to it. You're not just eating a chocolate cookie. There you got your standard chocolate brownie type cookie. Gonna be pretty much what you expect. It's soft, dense, chewy, sticky, and that hazelnut spread definitely sticks to the roof of your mouth. But again, I get a good decent hazelnut flavor in there as well. Oh, that's a little last bite. All right. Got raspberry butter cake. So here we are. Now I'm assuming this is going to be similar to the Kentucky butter cake. I don't see that buttery glaze on it that it's supposed to have. We got that strawberry jam on there, a little dollop of buttercream. So the Kentucky butter cake I thought was pretty good. A little simple for me, so let's see what this extra dimension adds to it. Here we go. Raspberry jam really hits you right up front. And of course, their raspberry jam is the bomb. So good, but I think it's a little heavy on the raspberry jam. That buttercream is nice. I mean, the cookie is soft, delicate, you know, buttery, but it's a little bit overpowered by that raspberry jam. All right, let's go in for the next bite. Standard size cookie. Got a decent amount of the jam on there, as you can tell. A little dollop of that buttercream. Served warm. I mean, the jam is just absolutely phenomenal. But it does take away from the buttery cookie. It's almost like it's a little bit too strong for the delicateness of the cookie. I mean, I really enjoy the flavor of it. I don't know if it's just balanced right. I don't know if they'd maybe just put too much jam on there, or if a little bit less I think maybe would have been better. I don't know, still trying to figure this thing out. Last bite. All right, moving on to cookie number 3. We have Mom's Recipe. All right, nothing wild looking about this cookie. So it is kind of like an original type cookie, but an oatmeal base with semi-sweet chocolate chips, toffee, which I'm really excited about. I know I'm missing something. Oh yeah, peanut butter chips, and then some salt on there. All of which sounds really amazing. So, all right, let's give this baby a shot. That is interesting. Not what I thought at all. Of all the things that I taste first, I taste more of a peanut butter, but it's not really. It's almost more like a roasted peanut flavor that I get. The salt is great on there. Semi-sweet chips. I don't really taste any toffee in there yet. It's definitely not a particularly sweet cookie. A lot of different flavors in there. Yeah, I thought, I was under the assumption this was going to be very similar like to the Monster, say. Has a lot of similar flavors and ingredients in there. But this is actually quite different. Huh. All right. See there? Pretty thick cookie. A lot of stuff in there. See the chips and the salt on top. Still not really tasting the toffee. I just still get that kind of roasted peanut flavor, like an unsweet type peanut butter, and a little bit of the chocolate chips, a little bit of the oatmeal. All right. Oh, there I get a piece of toffee. Oh, that's wonderful when you hit it. Last bite. All right, moving on. Here we have lemon cheesecake. All right. This I'm pretty excited about. I'm not going to eat that lemon. Oh, it is edible, I'm sure. Got the lemon curd, lemon cream cheese frosting, and my absolute favorite type cookie, the buttery graham cracker cookie. All right, here we go. Oh. That is excellent. Refreshing, buttery, cream cheesy. Boy, I love these cheesecake cookies. The lemon curd on the top, I almost could not or do away with it. I understand why it's there, and it does add that refreshing tart lemon flavor. I feel it's just slightly too strong. Takes away from kind of the cream cheese and the graham cracker cookie a little bit. That's just my opinion on it. I think a lot of people would probably disagree with me, but that's fine. All right, let's next bite. Yeah, amazing cookie. I do feel the lemon is a little bit too strong. I love lemon and cookie. The lemon is just kind of taking a little bit too much control over the rest of the cookie. Here, looks like you'd expect it to. Love that cookie. It's chilled, of course, so you got that denser type of texture, which is fantastic. I mean, all in all, really, really good cookie. I think I just prefer it without that extra lemon on top. Last bite. All right, cookie number 5. We have pink velvet cake. Now this is a pretty interesting looking cookie. This pink, and I can feel it's a bit crisp here, and I know this one has a almost like a cult following, so pretty curious about that. It seems like more of like a, you know, type of sugar cookie and some vanilla cream cheese frosting, so I mean, how bad could it be? Let's do this. Tastes very much like a standard sugar cookie with vanilla cream cheese frosting on it. Pretty sweet. I'm not sure what pink velvet is supposed to taste like, but tastes like a sugar cookie. All right. Quite a colorful little cookie there. There's just that pink fluffy cookie, and then cream cheese frosting on top, and these little pink velvet crumbs on the top. I have to say, this cookie is the sweetest cookie out of all 5. Probably not the best one to finish with. Last bite. Boom! That's how you crush almost 4,000 calories worth of cookies in one sitting. Now, I know a lot of you would love to be able to do what I do, but let's face it, it's no easy task. So hopefully you can enjoy it vicariously through me and pretend that you're eating all 5 cookies and enjoying every single bite all the way down to the last one. So hope you guys like that. Go ahead and hit that like button for me if you would, and subscribe to my channel while you're at it. And now it is time to give these cookies individual ratings and a weekly score. With it being a 5 cookie week, I gave it a little extra time, let it really process. So let's start with the Hazelnut Mudslide. Now, again, this cookie, not very surprising. It has its standard chocolate brownie base, which the vast majority of their chocolate cookies have. It has the hazelnut spread, the Nutella, and a lot of hazelnuts in it. And you did get actually more of the hazelnut flavor than I thought you would. Mine had a lot in there, so I don't know if they're all going to be like that, but I definitely could taste the hazelnut. I'm not a person who prefers nuts in their brownies. I don't dislike it, but I think I just like it a little better without it. I think this is really going to be in the same boat for me. So it was a good cookie, decadent, sticky, chewy, not a lot of surprises. It had a lot of the flavors, and the chocolate didn't super overpower the hazelnut. So I'm going to give that one a 7.5. Moving on to the raspberry butter cake. Now, I had high hopes for this one, and their raspberry jam is just off the charts delicious. The issue was there was just a little bit too much of it on there. That raspberry jam has a very strong, potent, tart flavor, not overly sweet. It just packs a punch. And the butter cake cookie, just like their Kentucky butter cake, it's a delicate cookie, you know, and the raspberry jam kind of overpowered it a bit. So I think the balance was just a little bit off. All really, really good flavors, still a very delicious cookie. It just could have been done a little bit better. I'm gonna give that one a 9. Moving on to Mom's Recipe. Now, when I looked at this cookie, I'm like, okay, it's got a lot of the same ingredients as the Monster. And I figured, well, probably gonna taste pretty similar. I was dead wrong. Right from the offset, I tasted not really a peanut butter flavor, but like a roasted peanut flavor. Not really that richness of peanut butter, no sweetness at all. And then the next thing that really hits me is the semi-sweet chocolate chips. Also not sweet at all. And then I get some oatmeal, a little bit of salt, and just ever so slightly do I get the flavor of the toffee, which of course is is the flavor that I enjoy the most out of that cookie. So I felt it lacked a little bit of the sweetness. Now it had a lot of depth to it, a lot of different flavors. They just didn't go in the order that I really wanted them to, so to speak. You know, I certainly enjoyed the Monster much, much more. This one I'm gonna give an 8. Moving on to the lemon cheesecake. Now, any cheesecake cookie, if you've ever watched any of my stuff, you know I'm a huge fanatic of them. This one, when I saw the lemon curd on top, I was a little bit worried. And when I took that first bite, I knew it was justified. I know why they put the lemon curd on there. In fact, they probably should, because the vast majority of people are going to want it on there. I prefer it without it. With this cookie, you have 3 flavor profiles. You got that amazing graham cracker buttery cookie. You have the lemon cream cheese frosting, and then the lemon curd. I want the lemon curd to be the least of the flavors that I taste, and it was the most of what I tasted, and that just was not what I wanted. Again, I see why they do that, but the lemon was just a little bit too tart and too strong, and I didn't get enough of that graham buttery cookie and that cream cheese to where I get that real cheesecake vibe. So still really, really good, but it's gonna fall short of the other cheesecake cookies. I'm gonna give that one a 9. And lastly, we have the pink velvet cake. It was the sweetest cookie on the menu today. That vanilla cream cheese frosting was really, really sweet. It's just way, way too sweet for my palate. It's just not what I prefer. And there wasn't really any complexity to offset or give you something else to think about other than just the mass sugar bomb rush that you get from it. I mean, the flavor is good. It is just a straight up in your face, you know, 1-2 sugar punch. You want something really, really sweet, that's gonna do it for you. Not my cup of tea. I'm gonna give that one a 7. And that's gonna give the total weekly score of 40.5 with an average cookie score of 8.1. So this was an interesting week. I looked at the lineup and I was actually surprised a lot more than I thought by some of these cookies. Just kind of fell a little bit short what I was anticipating. I was expecting a little bit more out of Mom's Recipe and the lemon cheesecake. And again, these are targeting very specific types of people. Pink velvet cake. Again, I understand why they make it the way they do, and they probably should continue making it that way. I just have certain things that I like, and I like what I like. I'm not going to apologize for it. So, I mean, I love the cookies. They were great. But, you know, you start to get to the point where you're expecting the world. I mean, you're expecting things that are not even realistic anymore because Crumbl continues to just deliver amazing cookie after amazing cookie. So I have to keep that in mind, that it's not God himself making cookies. It's a great company that uses great products and great ingredients, you know, but every once in a while there's going to be cookies that just don't fit, you know, exactly what I'm looking for. And that's totally fine. Still amazing. So awesome week. Hope you guys have a fabulous Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and the review. Hopefully you found this information useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in next week's episode.